Guys, well done first off, well done to all of you. Especially well done to the red team.
Yeah, go to Reds.
4:55, pretty good. Dave, what did you think of their effort?
What I think of is they're thinking like fighters now, because it's not just about brute brawn getting up them hills. You've got to think as you're doing stuff, and that's what they're learning to do. It's great.
You ready to send one home?
You know what? No, I'm not. And we've all talked about it. No, we're not ready to send it. You know what? They should send someone home themselves. They've worked together as a team there. Who do they don't like? So I think it's down to the guy to send someone home, not us. Why should we be the bad guys all the time?
We shouldn't be, so I tell you what, get yourselves ready. Unfortunately, one of you's not making it to the last 8.
There's no cheers now, is there?
Nope.
No, sorry.
And we've got to decide.
Having become such close friends over the last few days' training, this is not what the guys wanted to hear. Dave's decision has hit them hard, but they must each now decide which friend they want to send home.
It's all well and good saying it, that you're going to have to punch someone in the face and hurt them. Yeah, I can do that, I can do that. But when you actually made good friends, I didn't realise that I'd make as many good friends as what I have.
I can't help but feel like it's a bit of like backstabbing a little bit to vote somebody out.
Absolute kicking the balls, if you don't mind me saying.
And we're all sort of improving and bonding well, so I think it's just getting a little bit harder to eliminate someone for a good enough reason.
They say when you're fighting in cage it's like a chess game, so I suppose this is on its aim. It's going to be a big chess game, and whoever's I feel most threatening, then obviously I'm going to try and vote off.
If it's tactical, they're voting for you out because they think you're better. I sort of struggle with that a bit because I like to think that you want to keep the best people in.
A professional decision, I've got someone in mind, and even a moral decision, I've got the same person in mind. So, yeah, I think my mind's pretty made up.
I'm a confident guy. I know I'm one of the best stand-up fighters here, and every fight starts standing up. So they might see that as a threat.
Some people might think I deserve to go, or might see me as a threat. Numerous reasons. So now we don't know who's going to go.
Guys, that's the end of your training here on Fighting Hurts. It's been good. I think everyone's enjoyed it. The judges have certainly been impressed with you. What we need now, though, is 8 fighters. Unfortunately, there's 9 of you. Now, so far, the judges have been making the decisions with who's going home. Now it's down to you. You make the decision of the person who goes home. So let's get this started. Dyson, you're first.
I think his character is fantastic. He's carrying an injury, and he's got on with that, done the job. But I think physically, out here, you've cruised a little bit, and you're going to compete with the bigger guys. You're going to have to bring a bit more out.
So before you tell me who you're nominating, tell me why you're nominating them.
Well, the person I'm nominating is for one reason. He's a top guy, but it's due to experience. So it's Craig.
Dyson nominated Craig. Next up, Lee.
Yeah, you came into the Troxy, the auditions, in your brother's shadow, and I think you've proved to us, and I think to yourself, that you're a far better fighter than him.
Well, it's been a really, really hard decision, but I came here for a challenge, so I've gone for Chris Morgan.
So Chris, it's your go.
When we wrestled together, my skill definitely overcome yours, and I took you out, and I thought, you know, has this guy got what it takes? But during the tug of war, you were the one who seemed to want it more than anybody. And to me, that's what makes a fighter.
To be the best, you got to beat the best. The reason I'm picking this person is because I believe he's the best. Yeah, it's Craig.
So Chris Morgan, hard as he found it, he's chosen Craig. That's 2 for Craig. Next up, JD.
JD, you've got to switch off from being too close to your companions. You know, it's a fighting game. It's not a friendship game, it's a fighting game. At the end of it, there's only one winner. Think of yourself.
Someone really important to me always said, be yourself. So, you know, when I do step into the cage, you will see that I will look after myself and I will win.
JD, who are you eliminating?
Dyson.
Thank you. Next up, Ben Craggy. What do you think of Ben?
I'm hoping that you improve on your striking abilities, because you've only been doing this for 6 months. You're a young guy, so there's a bright future ahead for you, mate.
So Ben, who are you eliminating?
I'm eliminating Craig.
Craig, you're on 3. Maybe now's the time for you to come out and put your side across.
Craig, as I say, from the word go, you could see his experience shone above everybody else's. You see him helping the other guys all the time. He's always helping the other guys. He's a great fighter. He's going to be a great fighter. Simple as that.
Craig, who do you want to vote out?
I don't particularly want to, but I vote Marvin.
Thank you, Craig.
Thank you.
Chris Harman, it's your turn.
Striking ability through the roof. You know, if these guys cannot take you down, you're going to knock them out. It's as simple as that, because you've got the power in both hands.
This is a tactical decision, and I have to eliminate the biggest threat to me, and that's it. That's Craig.
Nigel, it's your turn.
Yeah, you've put a lot of effort in the last couple of days, but you're lacking the power that some of the other guys have got, and that is going to be a big deciding factor when you come to fight, I'm sure.
I've done a little eeny, meeny, miny, moe in my head, and it's landed on Craig. I'm sorry to say that, but it just has.
Marvin, you're last.
I could feel your power, your strength when we were grappling. I mean, I just had the slight edge because I knew the skills about it. If you can put skills to your strength, your determination, I can't wait to see you in the cage.
So Marvin, before you tell me who you want to vote out, tell me why you want to do it.
Morally, I think it's right to pick this person because it's going to open the whole thing up for everyone.
Who is that person, Marv?
Craig.
Thank you. As you've guessed by now, the person who's leaving who won't be part of the final Fighting 8 is Craig. Craig, do you want to come forward? I think it's only fair that you get a chance to say what you think now at this moment.
Pissed off. I don't want to go home, and nor do any of these boys, so... Jesus, I don't know.
If you was a fighter, wouldn't you have picked yourself, though? If I was there, it'd have been either Marvin or you, simple as that. You're the best out there.
Sorry, Craig, but you've been voted out, mate.
I obviously didn't want to go home, and it's better to have probably been sent home for these reasons than to be eliminated for not having enough ability, so yeah, I should take it as a compliment, really.
So now we're down to a final 8. Dave, it's your job now.
Well, we've all assessed you, nice guys as you are, but you've got to fight each other. Dyson, step forward. To me, the perfect match for you would be Chris Harman.
I'm fighting Chris, strong fighter, good with his hands. I'm so excited.
We're both about the same strength, about the same height, about the same weight. And we both think we've won already.
Chris Morgan, step forward. Craigie, step forward. You two are fighting each other.
Both got similar experience, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Basically, I'm just going to try and smash his face in.
Okay, the next guy I'd like to see out here is Marvin. Finding someone for you, Marv's going to be difficult, but I need someone you can punch and look back at you and smile. Brother, come forward. That's a guy who's smiling already. Look at these two. Hands up, guys.
Marvin's a big challenge. He's big puncher, he's very strong, so I've got a challenge on my hands.
I know I could take him if I took him to the ground, so I think we're going to try and do that.
And it leaves JD and Huddin. Come forward, guys.
Got paired up with JD, which I'm excited about. It's going to be a technical fight. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be technical, and best man win.
Fight should be a good fight, hard fight, but you know, Nigel's ready, I'm ready, we're just going to go for it.
You'll all be fighting in the quarterfinals of Fighting Hurts. It's been a pleasure. Well, that was pretty intense, wasn't it? And they voted Craig out, which I don't think comes as too much of a surprise. Just too much experience. Leaves us with 8 fighters and 4 bouts, and every single one of those, they're going to be unbelievable. And you can catch them in the next episode of Fighting Hurts.
Next time on Fighting Hurts.
You're training as much as you can, and then you leave it to the gods.
It's going to end for 4 of the 8 tonight.
You can snap my arm off, you can snap my arm off or put me to sleep, because I'm just not going to tap.
I haven't achieved much, and I've been given this chance. I'm just going to give it everything I've got, no matter what.
There's no love lost between me and Dyson. He thinks he's a tasty boy, I know I am.
Both these guys have got something to prove. This is the toughest sport in the world, and there's only going to be one winner.
They're both going to explode and be trying to take each other's heads off.
Let the fights begin!
I'm stung by fucking shit.
I get thorns sticking in every part of me.
Always go to the edge.
Mate, I didn't sign up for this.